This is how we are made. We reflect. We become more aware. We grow on the inside. We truly, truly think about our own thinking. We guide. And we love. And that's what really is going to show us in the truest form of what a human being is. In a way, AI is an opportunity, like many other opportunities. You don't need AI to do that. You can do it regardless, for us to grow, for us to really augment into who we are truly. This is how we are made, where we can reflect, where we can be aware, where we can grow, think, guide. And as we do this, we are absolutely talking about a phenomenal, phenomenal future. And that's what I'm here to share. And if you want to know more about what we do, you can always Google Ahhaa. And we're all really about mastering emotions. And we bring this kind of whole journey with regards to inner growth to companies, schools, organizations. I'm happy to talk with you after this talk. So quickly, if a couple of questions you have, I'll take it up. And I know running out of time. So go ahead.
That is very fantastic and a very positive way of looking whole things. And I appreciate from the background that you have. But simple question is, I really am doubtful whether the whole thing is only about the emotions and the existence. It could be as simple as like losing an argument with a wife or a son, to what is actually meaning to me. The question today's world, especially in IT sector where the AI phenomena is monetized or demonized, is what happens to my job versus what happens eventually to my life. There's a larger question, and that's where all of your context fits in. But fundamentally in the workforce that we deal with is about what happens to me next. So like, again, coming back to your topic of me and mine, what happens to my job, what happens to my mine people, I mean all my family and all, that probably is eating a lot. I know it could be a short-lived one because we'll find alternate ways of deploying and employing ourselves. Ultimately, this will set in. What do I do with myself? It would be no different than retiring from life and how do you know where to let go. But before we come to that level, I think it is more fundamentally what happens to me in the immediate future. Do I have a way of earning? I think that's where it is. I know it's a larger question, we can take it offline also, but I would really be interested in knowing your
You are absolutely right. You're absolutely right. And that's precisely what you experience day in and day out. About the larger human existence, you might think about it once in a blue moon, but what rules you is your fear. Absolutely right. The question we should ask ourselves is, years ago, did we even think of an opportunity where you can work from home and make money? Absolutely not. It was a clear idea, home, work, you go there, work there, they give you money. Years ago, did we even think of a business model where it's all for free and then the ones who are running it are earning billions of dollars? When I say no more work, and people need to know this when we say no more work the way we used to work. No more work the way the industrial age would have brought into our minds. This clear sense of going to a organism where you have to report to someone and work somewhere on a machinery line or sit at a desk and do this, and then you get your paycheck, then you get your salary, that model will change. Will that model affect the hierarchy? Absolutely. Will we still have that kind of a downward ladder? Absolutely. Are we looking at a more horizontal manner where everyone is a boss, everyone is a CEO? We never know. There might be a point where everyone is a CEO. But what's wrong in that? It's their life, it's their dream being fulfilled. And money will flow because you're adding value to each other's life. So it's a beautiful possibility. If I am thinking I lose my job because machine is doing it, I need to say, oh my God, what an opportunity it is for me to rise and see things I've never seen before. create a legacy I've never created before, and earn much, much more than I've never earned before. Because now, the insight you're going to deliver, as we saw earlier, since machines are going to do many of the things, what you will be really asked for is your acumen. What really you will be looked for is the wisdom you can bring to that particular field. If you are a painter, and if you have a 3D machine that paints what you're painting, you will really be able to foresee what kind of a painting future you want to design, what kind of a future you want to see in terms of the legacy that particular painting line is going to do. Any art that your machine is going to learn from you gives you incredible opportunity to guide, to think, to reflect, and that's why is someone in an AC room being paid more than someone on the roads, working all day? Because there's so much value for his thinking. There's so much value for the insight he's going to deliver the company. Whether it's right or wrong, we don't have to go into that. But think of everyone being able to do that. Think of that small little ecosystem in a hut where a person, because he lost his job, he has an app where he's able to organize something around him which is giving him income. And it's in a vernacular language. Someone comes and guides him, which is already happening. We already know farmers in India using an app and knowing how, when the rains are going to come, when the crops are going to be infected. Work is going to change. The idea of work is going to change. Not work itself is going to go away. And that is a beautiful news. So we're not losing anything. We are gaining. Everything is a gain if our mind is in the right place. Everything will look like a loss and gory and fearful and dreadful if our mind is in the wrong place. AI won't do anything to us. Anything we do, it's our own mind. We create or we destroy. We don't have to be afraid of AI coming and making us extinct. We can make ourselves extinct. So going back to your question, the idea of work will change, not work itself will go away. You need a mic, sir. Sorry.
Last question.
One more question is regarding this also. I would like to say that you are not taken into consideration the biological aspect. See, only brain is not the biology. We have a lot of other things. Biology means the entire body system.
Mm-hmm.
So only nerves, artificial intelligence, artificial neurons you can produce, but they need pulse every time to do some kind of things.
Absolutely.
So our system is very complex. The scientists are researching on whether the extraterrestrial life is there, whether it is based on the same carbon-based life or some other life system, not carbon-based, some other. So they are researching into that thing. So what I'm trying to say is that what you are saying now, only AI doesn't mean only this software kind of thing. Entire, you want to replicate the human body, it is not possible right at this moment, anytime, because it's a very complex. You have to produce all nerves and everything. You can't do it, simply you can't do it.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And that's why we only looked into one aspect. If you really look into biology, as you rightly mentioned, you're right about the human heart, about recreation of many things, about really being able to clone who we are. That's an entire different discussion.
Medical science has not advanced that we are not immortal. We are not increased our age beyond 100 years. So it's simple fact. No matter how much advances are there in year talking.
Mm-hmm.
Medical science in India or anywhere in the United States is not that advanced that we can live forever or look younger. Even a woman or man. They can't, after 70 years, 80 years, you grow old, no?
Absolutely.
So you see that advance also. They have not been advanced that way. So what you are talking now, AI, it should be complemented by even other sciences, particularly biology. It is not possible to replicate an entire human being like that. Not possible.
That's why, see, even for you to even understand all that, it's very, very important to even see what this mind is all about. It's not the entire thing. That's why we're saying the human mind and the correlation with AI. The funny thing is, it's all mind that is talking right now. The one who's talking, the one who's listening, that's why we're really discussing into it. But I never said that everything is covered. No one can cover everything, because everything is beyond anyone's comprehension. So even if someone believes for a moment that this is all, you have stopped growing. So if someone really wants to grow, they keep exploring, they keep learning. The moment I say, this is it, that's all, I've covered everything, I'm a fool. There's much, much more. But in this context, these are the insights I was wishing to share. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Mr. Srisailam, for this insightful session. We are really proud to have you here. So everyone, can we please give him a big round of applause for this amazing session?